Hey everybody, wanted to show you guys my newest acquisition. As you can tell from the box, it's an HK. This is actually my first HK. I never thought I would have one of these. I always kind of looked at it as a rich man's gun, and I ended up selling one of my guns that I just hadn't shot in a few years, and found this one brand new, great deal, and basically I just added $200 to my profits from the gun that I sold and decided to go for it. It was one of those now or never moments. So anyway, this is not an unboxing. I've already unboxed this and shot it and tested it out, and so, but without further ado, let's open it up here, and there you go. It's an H&K P30 chambered 9mm. Always wanted one of these. I actually always wanted an HK. I wanted an HK USP, and went to my local range a while back and held one of these. And as soon as I put it in my hand, I knew I wanted the HK P30. I can't tell you enough about the ergonomics of this gun. They're just absolutely outstanding. As you can tell, just from the box, we've got some straps here. We've got different straps. We've got a small, a large, and the medium is on here. We also have some side panels here, as you can see. Different sizes. Again, small, medium, and large. We've got the medium all around here. It does come with two 15-round magazines. And let me just get this out here. This is actually the magazine that's usually in the gun, but for the sake of the video, I put the empty one in there. So let's take a look at it here, and let me get it out of the box. Alright, actually let's move the box out of the way. Alright guys, so basically the HK P30 came out, I guess about 4 or 5 years ago, and you know, the USP9 is what everybody kind of, I guess, you know, at least for me, when I got into guns, the USP9 was the must-have, and then this came out, and I'll tell you, I mean, you know, it looks great. It's a beautiful looking gun, but until you actually hold it, once you hold it, I guarantee you'll want to go out and get one. I have never ever held a gun that is this comfortable. I mean, the fact that the work and the engineering that has gone into just the ergonomics alone should tell you a lot about this. It's just an absolutely amazingly comfortable gun. So let's go over this real quick. This is a polymer frame gun. The HK P30 is what's considered, I guess you could say, their compact gun. There's a P30L, which is a full size. I wanted this size because most of the guns that I actually own are full size handguns, and then I have one subcompact. So I kind of wanted something in the middle and decided to go with the HK P30. This is the variant 3. Which means it is a double action, single action. So basically your first shot, and real quick guys, let me just kind of show you. Empty magazine, and let's see here, empty chamber, let's see if you can see it. There you go, you can see my hand here. Okay. Let's put this back here real quick. So anyway, this is a double action, single action. The first shot will be in double action, and I'll show you here. Okay. The following shots will be in single action. So one thing that right off the bat when I started shooting this gun, one thing that I noticed, and this is the first thing I actually disliked. The first thing I disliked was the double action trigger. The double action trigger is super long, just very long, very heavy. Not a big fan at all. Let's see if I can get this on video here. Okay. So if you can see it. Very, very heavy. Let's try that again so you can see it. Not a big fan. Now, the other thing I did not like about this is the trigger reset. And I'll show you actually a comparison with the Beretta 92A1. But as you can see, so here's the, so you fired one round. Now I'm just gonna let go, let go, let go. Okay, there's a reset right there. Then look at the uptake here. You gotta go all the way back. And there it is. Now I know on video it probably doesn't seem like much, but it really is. It's not what I'd expected out of the HK. But having said all that, I think it's a great gun. Let me just show you here in comparison. Okay, this is the Beretta 92A1. Let me just show you guys. Let's see if I can do it this way. Probably. Let's try it this way. Okay. Okay. This much smoother. Much lighter. Okay. Alright, now let's look at the reset. No uptake, barely any. Okay, did you guys see that? Okay. And now, one more time. Here's the H&K P30. So a lot longer than the Beretta. All right, so that's the bad. Obviously the good is the ergonomics. Super comfortable. This came with night sights. They are True Dot night sights. As you can see here. Let's see if I can get them right there. Okay. The magazine release is not located where you would think it would be. It is actually, it's a right on trigger guard right there. Okay, and it is ambidextrous right there. I'll show you guys right there. See that little tab right here? You can just click on that. It comes right out. Okay, the slide release, slide stop is nice and long. It's very, very easy to actually here, so you can see it. Let's see. Right there. Very, very easy. Now, it also has a decocker, which this one is actually, here, let's take a look. It's actually right, I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. See that button right there? It's right on the back of the trigger. Okay. So basically, in order to decock the gun, you just press this down right there. There you go. All right, so that's basically the basic functions of the H&K P30. I have put, my initial outing was 150 rounds of 9mm. All of them 115 grains. However, it was 3 different brands, and I shot 50 rounds of each brand. And I had read that there were some issues with apparently there is a break-in period as well, and I experienced just that. My first 50 were with PMC bronze, had a lot of stovepipes with that. My second 50 were with Freedom Munitions remanufactured ammo, which is my kind of go-to. I have tons of that. And I had 2 stovepipes out of the 50, and then my last 50 were with the Federal Walmart 50 round box, and I had 0 stovepipes. My second outing, I did the exact same thing, and I took the PMC bronze, the Freedom Munitions, and the Federal, and out of 150 rounds, I only had 1 stovepipe with the PMC bronze. So I think it's breaking in nicely. I was a little concerned at first, but found out that this is kind of common, but once it's broken in, it's good to go. The recoil spring is actually a little stiff right from the factory, and so I was kind of happy to read that. I didn't want to pay this much for a gun and then, not be able to trust my life to it. So anyway, guys, other than that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I could say. It is, I would highly recommend this gun. It is ambidextrous, in terms of levers, in terms of the slide stop on both sides, as you can see here. The magazine release on the trigger guard. It has a bobbed, the bobbed hammer only comes on the LEM models, but it is a spurred hammer on this one. And it does have an automatic hammer and firing pin safeties, and it's just I can't say anything but the fact that it is the most comfortable handgun I ever shot. So let me know if you have any questions. This is, again, a new gun. I only have 300 rounds through it, so I will obviously do an update just like I did on my Beretta 92, and we'll go from there, and hopefully you will hear a positive review. Thanks, guys. Let me know if you have any questions.